Hi, my name is Lexington Stoyell. I am originally from Moravia, New York, about 3.5 hours south of Clarkson. I study electrical engineering and I'm in the honors program, and this year I'm a senior. In high school, I had almost no idea what I wanted to do when I grew up. I really enjoyed academics, and I found engineering the sophomore year of high school. I chose engineering because I really love learning. Engineering was something that it's a constantly changing field, and I knew that every day I would be learning, and that was something that I knew I wanted to do. I chose Clarkson based on the community feel. I originally came to campus because I received a scholarship from the university, and I really didn't want to come here. But then once I got on campus, the feel and the welcoming of everybody around really ensured that this was the place where I wanted to spend the next 4 years. My career aspirations are to change the world. I really love learning, and through engineering, I have been able to really see what I'm able to do and I guess how I can make a positive impact on those around me. I really enjoyed the close cohort of my major. The people that I've gotten to know, whether that's professors or the other students, have really been enjoyable about my area of study. I have really enjoyed all of the electrical engineering faculty members, from those that sometimes don't get a bad rap and then getting to know them through their office hours. I've really enjoyed getting close with my professors, so I don't have a favorite, but this past year, going into the area of study that I want to, specifically like digital signal processing and some of the analog and digital communication systems courses, have been really interesting to me. At Clarkson, I've been given countless opportunities, whether that's networking events where I'm able to meet mentors, or I have traveled abroad quite a few times through Clarkson, or traveled the country in general. I have done a service trip down to the Dominican Republic, and then I've also studied abroad in Singapore. At Clarkson, the curriculum is pretty flexible in the engineering compared to maybe some other engineering departments or at other schools, and so I was able to go on a semester abroad during this junior spring semester, where I studied abroad in Singapore at the National University of Singapore, which is the top-rated engineering college in the whole entire world. I have also completed a lot of professional experiences through Clarkson. I had an internship the summer following my freshman year. The spring semester of my sophomore year, I went on co-op, and then I followed that with another internship, this past summer. And then throughout my time at Clarkson, mostly because of the honors program, I've been completing undergraduate research under a professor in the electrical engineering department. Clarkson professors are really supportive of their students, and they acknowledge if you're struggling in classes and will reach out to you. I had that happen with a professor last semester. They reached out to me and were wondering, maybe why I was struggling or what could be improved in their class to struggle. But of course, Clarkson also has other opportunities if you're struggling, such as the Student Success Center. And then I mentioned before that the cohort's really close, so my fellow students have also been really supportive in academics. The engineering club that I am involved in that's the most important to me is the Society of Women Engineers. That's a club that I have really enjoyed being able to be involved with women as well as some males, but in cross disciplines of engineering besides just my electrical engineering cohort. So the Society of Women Engineers really promotes and supports women in engineering. So this includes, we have events all throughout the semester to really get the word out about women and engineers and some of the struggles that we encounter, such as some of the diversity or lack thereof, especially in the workforce. We attend a national conference every fall. So this past fall, I went to the conference in Anaheim, California, and next year it's in Louisiana. The Society of Women Engineers is a really great support program for all women. At Clarkson, you can really take your academics in your own hands. You have the ability and flexibility to choose what courses that you want to take. The closeness of the community as well as the professors really getting to know their students allow for you to create a relationship that then enables that flexibility, so you're able to take your own twist on your own education. You don't have to follow a rigid plan.